Hello, I'm Professor Neeta Mathur, and in this video we'll talk about the documents which one needs to carry during a personal interview. There has always been a query and confusion within the students that what all documents are actually required during the interview. Very simple, very basic, but yes, the first thing which we need to be sure of is our CVs, that is our resumes. We need to have a crisp copy or a printout of our resume. There is a format generally each campus provides to the students, and they need to fill in the information as per that particular format. The reason being, it is for the ease of the recruiter, because the recruiter then gets to know and saves time where to look for what kind of information. Simple fact, if the person is supposed to know more about your educational background, there is a table or a column which is he knows or she knows where to glance at what part of that particular document. So that is the reason a format is circulated amongst the students by the placement cell, which is for the ease of the recruiter and also provides a uniformity so that everybody has the equal footing as far as presentation of your resumes are concerned to the recruiter. So make sure when you go with your resume, have adequate number of copies, because you never know, there might be 3 or 4 members of the panel and each one would require a copy of your resume. So make sure that you have extra number of copies with you, and also make sure that you are carrying a smart folder which carries those resume copies. Do not just fold it and keep it in your pocket or make a roll out of it and keep it in your hand. Always carry something smart, like a file or a folder or a bag, which you need to place next to your chair, never on the table, and you have to ask before offering your resume to the panel, rather than just thrusting your copies of resumes without being asked. You can ask them, check with them if you need to present your resume, and then with holding or giving due respect, if I can say, giving due respect to the document, you can present your resume to each panel member. So if you just cannot just kind of distribute it as if it is something very trivial or a casual piece of paper, treat it with respect by holding it with both your hands, and with a slight bow you can give it to each of the members. So copies of resumes and updated resumes with a picture which is updated and latest. Please do not think that an old picture of yours would do, because it is just a process and it doesn't really matter. It does matter. So be very careful that your resumes are updated with latest information. The next document which everyone should carry is your project report of your summer internship project. So again, have one copy of it, and do not present it till the time it is asked for it. Do not keep it on the table, keep it on your lap, or if you have a bag, smart bag or a smart folder, then keep it again inside that folder. Do not put it out till the time they ask for it, right? So again, you can talk about your project report, and in case there is something which you would want to highlight, take the permission whether the person would want to have a look at your project report, or if you are explaining some data and you need the support on some visuals, again that is the point. With permission, you can take out your project report and highlight the data which you were trying to explain some concept with. That is another document which should carry. Now the fact is, things are taking a different shape because of this epidemic which we are facing globally. So most of the things are happening online. So this was the normal thing to carry hard copies, but now because a lot of things are being done online, so you might want to email updated resume beforehand to the concerned person, and also a soft copy which is in PDF format of your project report. Keep it ready in case it is required. Otherwise, when asked for, only then you should be emailing it, because you do not know what is the kind of space available, whether you will be jamming up his email box or something of that sort. So do not provide anything extra till the time they have asked for it, especially when it comes to online kind of interaction, if there might be one. So last but not the least, you just can carry something which is exceptional. Maybe you are a very good painter, for example, or you have a portfolio, you are a photographer. So keep those kind of portfolios handy, and only if it is discussed, they have asked you certain to demonstrate, or they have asked you to showcase your talent somewhere, only then with permission you can bring out such documents which support your talent or your achievement, or whatever art or skill you are exceptional at. Otherwise, it is always suggested that you need not clutter the interview panel's table with unnecessarily showing them documents which might not be being kind of required out there. So, but it's always a good idea to be prepared with these documents at the time of interview, because you never know what kind of thing might serve as a support in kind of giving you brownie points. So let's hope with these three things you need not carry anything else, all your birth certificate, your grade sheets, your mark sheets, or any other certificates, because everything is there mentioned in your resume. And because it's a campus kind of placement process which is happening, so it is assumed that the campus has already done that basic verification that whatever is being put down on your resume is true. So even when you are going somewhere outside for interview on your own, in your somewhere where you applied on your own, there also these three things are more than enough, and only when the things take positive kind of turn, you need to show them all their your grade sheets, your mark sheets, or thing like that. In the first round, you just need to be prepared with these three basic things as a fresher, and the things should be going in your favor. So all the very best, and hope you crack your interviews in the first go itself.